All right, good afternoon. My name is John Horsechief. This is for NATV 325. This is my final case study presentation. And my final case study presentation is about the Osage Nation and the Buffalo Nation. So, the Osage Nation Constitution preamble or mission statement is we, the Wajaji people, known as the Osage people, having formed as clans in the far distant past, have been a people, and as a people, we have walked this earth and enjoyed the blessings of Wakanta. For more than centuries, we have truly known, having resolved to live in harmony, we now come together so that we may once more unite as a nation and as a people, calling upon the fundamental values that we hold sacred: justice, fairness, compassion, respect for and protection of children, elder, and all fellow human beings, and self. Paying homage to generations of Osage leaders of the past and present, we give thanks for their wisdom and courage, acknowledging our ancient tribal order as the foundation of our present government. So the original Osage Constitution was created in 1881. It was then abolished by the Department of the Interior, Department of War, when they started figuring out that there was going to be oil there. And so that's when the Department of Interior basically took over our tribe, and we were run by an Indian agent until 1906, and then we were run by a tribal council. The history of the Osage Nation. Wajaji is our language. That's what we speak as Osage people. We're from the Degiha family of the Siouan language stock. The Osage people, or Wajaji people, our older name is Niukonshka, and that means children of the middle waters. We're originally from the Missouri area, and we lived between the Missouri and the Mississippi. Those were our hunting grounds and our lands. Surprisingly, as a nation, after contact, our area of control expanded. And so, in the history of the United States, history of the Osage Nation, you can see a graphic on there that shows our ancestral territory. In 1872, the Osage Nation moved to our present location in northeastern Oklahoma. We purchased our reservation from the Cherokee Nation through a deed. In 1906, the Osage Nation was forced to accept land allotment. We were the last tribe in Oklahoma to accept land allotment, and it was basically forced upon us. The 1906 Act really broke up our way of life. It broke up how we lived communally in bands, and it allotted all the Indians and separated the families and made us more just families living out there. And 1906 Allotment Act also created our current tribal council, our current tribal government. During that time, we were ruled by an outdated mode of government. So in 1906, there was 2,229 Osages. Each Osage was allotted one head right in the mineral estate of the whole Osage Nation. After that head right owner died, his head right would be split between his children. So in the Osage Nation tribal government, there was only 2,229 total votes spread amongst all the shareholders. So some people could have 8 votes. Some people could have 0.25 vote, or 25% of a vote, or a quarter of a vote. The Catholic Church has 14 votes. So that's what was going on. That system was done away with in 1904 when President Bush signed into law the Osage Nation Reaffirmation Act. It was enacted to recognize the Osage Nation had inherent sovereignty to form our own government and determine our own membership. Talk about the demographics of the Osage Nation. Approximately 24,000 members in the Osage Nation. 7,500 members live on the reservation. The average median age on the reservation is 43 years old. The average median household income is $50,105. 77% of the houses are owned. 23% of the houses are rented. 50.4% of the population is male. 49.6% of the female population on the reservation, on the Osage Reservation, is female. We have a 3-branch form of government. The powers of the government of the Osage Nation shall be vested in 3 separate branches: the legislative, the executive, and the judicial. The current Osage Nation system of government is designed to have separation of powers. The Osage Nation Constitution shall be the supreme law of the land. The judicial branch has the authority to make decisions affecting rule of law between legislative and executive. Problem statement. The Osage Nation suffers from cultural loss that stems from the Osage Nation's ranch's policy of not allowing tribal members to harvest or butcher their own buffalo. Cause. The cause of this problem is the policy of the Osage Nation Ranch LLC and their policy of not allowing tribal members to traditionally harvest our own buffalo. The effect of this is the loss of traditional cultural knowledge and practices. Solution. At the present, there is no solution. What we can do for strategy is attend the next Osage Nation LLC ranch meeting on Monday, August 19th, 2022. We're going to attend the meeting. We're going to ask about harvesting and doing a traditional harvest. We're going to talk to and write Osage Nation congressional members. And we're also just going to start passing the idea around town of why can't we butcher our own buffalo? Why can't we hunt our own buffalo? What do we have to do to restore that practice? That is my solution and strategy to restoring a traditional cultural practice. So, conclusion. Concurrently, the Osage Nation does not offer traditional harvesting or hunting to Osage Nation members. Traditional knowledge and cultural practices help Osage people emotionally, physically, and spiritually. By reestablishing our relationship with the Buffalo Nation, the Osage Nation will begin the process of healing ourselves. The buffalo is our brother, and he will take care of us if we take care of him. Aho. Thank you very much. I had a great time this semester. I appreciate everything I learned, and I'm glad I looked deeper into my own tribe. Thank you.